right, thanks so much, Clayton. 3-year-old Grayson Clamp was born deaf, but thanks to medical technology, he recently heard his dad's voice for the very first time.
Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. Daddy.
Yes, here.
That clip has gone viral, warming hearts everywhere, and little Grayson is here today with Mom, Dad, and his brother Ethan. Great to see you guys. The toddlers have taken over the studio.
Yeah, we're getting some tweets here, I think.
He's sending
on
out
behalf
tweets
of the Clamp family.
on my Twitter account. You may want to go to @AllisonCamerata to read that. Len, tell us about that incredible moment when Grayson heard your voice.
You know, it was the most amazing thing I'd ever seen. I think it was just a combination of joy, excitement, probably a lot of relief, because we'd really come a long way. And for us, it was just validation of really the plan that God had set forth for our lives and for Grayson's lives, you know, after just taking one step of obedience in fostering and then adopting.
I know, because you adopted Grayson and you have another child who's the same age virtually.
Yeah.
So, Nicole, you have your hands full. And you didn't know that Grayson would ever be able to hear because you had tried the cochlear implant, but he's missing the nerves in his ear that allow the cochlear implant to work. So he had to have a groundbreaking surgery. Yeah. What was it that allowed him to finally hear?
Really what finally allowed him to hear is truly the medical miracle that this has been. Because I remember the day that I met Dr. Buckman and he said, he doesn't have auditory nerves. I said, my baby really needs a miracle now. Because the cochlear implant was the last resort and now it won't work for him.
And you got that miracle.
Got
he
it.
was the first child in the United States to get this breakthrough surgery. Oh, careful, guys. Is he okay? He's just playing with one of our cameras.
Yeah, it was. Through the FDA-approved trial, he was the first through that protocol to have this procedure done, and it's been fantastic.
What's your life like with these two toddlers, and particularly now that Grayson can hear? How has your life changed?
Well, he's pretty inquisitive, as you can see. And these two are about as active as you can get. Thankfully, we pretty much destroyed FAO Schwartz yesterday, but they did not employ the "you break it, you buy it" policy since we've become, you know, in-town celebrities.
That's a relief.
It was a relief. That would have been an expensive outing.
Yes. And how has Grayson's life changed, Nicole, now that he can hear things? How much do you think he can hear?
We still don't know. He does respond to environmental sound. His brain still has to organize itself to process sound properly. So we don't know what it sounds like to him.
Yeah.
So
what's ahead for him? How much therapy? How will you get his brain to organize sound?
a lot of therapy.
Yeah.
It's called auditory verbal therapy, and we have some really good ones through Chapel Hill. So.
Yeah, but he uses sign language.
He does. He actually uses a mode of communication called cued speech, which is it's different than American Sign Language. It's really a combination of hand signals and lip reading.
The reason that I thought that was because in that incredible video where he first hears your voice, you can see how stunned he is because he does something where what was he trying to tell us?
Yeah, he was actually cueing the word TV, because prior to that point, we were training him to give an acknowledgement that he'd heard a sound or felt stimulation from the implant. A sound was being played, a TV was being turned on to his left. So when I spoke to him, he was telling us or pointing to the TV and cueing TV.
You know what? Let me help you, Ethan. Here, Ethan, will this help? Can I just throw these on the floor for you?
Here we go.
Here you go. Let's just throw those everywhere. There you go. By the way, I wasn't falling for those tears.
No.
He was faking that.
Listen, he's a really good actor, so if we could get a plug for him in TV, that would be really good.
Let's get a close-up right there. Well, Len and Nicole, you guys are incredible. You're incredible parents, and God bless and good luck to you. Thanks for sharing your son with us. He's great.